are you doing?
I can't take this anymore.
Don't go, Ray. Please don't. I didn't mean it.
Why'd you do it?
I can't help it. It won't happen again. I promise.
You say that every time. You don't talk to me. 1 minute you're staring at the walls, the next you're doing your nut about nothing. You didn't used to be like this.
Ray, we can work it out.
I've tried, Nate. You pushed it too far.
Ray. Mom? Just don't!
Ray! You're not really going, are you?
I'm sorry, Josh. I'll pick the rest of my things up in the next couple of days. Look after your mum, huh?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were an intruder. The front door was still locked.
No, I came in earlier and I locked it behind me. I mean, it was very early.
Yeah, right.
Oh, new shirt. Well, I spilled coffee on the old one. I bought this ages ago and it's been lying around here, as luck would have it.
Well, there's posh. Some of us just use the washing machine. I'll go and open up.
Right.
Mom? Mum, are you all right?
I'm fine. Go to school.
Well, shall I call a doctor?
No, I just need to rest. Leave it, Josh!
So, how's Louise settling down after a big adventure?
Okay. I think she's missing Thelma a bit, though. Or Theo, or whatever it is we should have called him. Do you think there's such a thing as a sexually confused rat?
There's probably a paper written on it somewhere. You still missing Pete?
Every time Katrina puts a call through, I find myself hoping that it's him. But it isn't.
Morning.
Morning.
New shirt?
Oh, yeah. Thought I'd push the boat out.
Oh, and I'm really looking forward to giving the engagement presents back, though. That won't be at all embarrassing.
But they were gifts.
Yeah, for our engagement, which has been somewhat annulled.
No one will even think about it. You mustn't give them back, must you, Mac?
What?
The engagement presents, tell her.
Well, actually, it is considered good form.
Good form? You sound like something out of a Jane Austen novel.
Thanks.
You know what all that was about, don't you? He wants his decanter back. Probably cost a fortune, hideous though it is.
I know. But it was very kind of him, and he did buy it unsupervised.
I suppose so. I better go. I'm on house calls today. Don't even think about giving those presents back.
Oh, Helen, can I add another one to your list? Anita Davison's son's just called. She's finding it difficult to breathe.
Thanks. I'll drop in on her first.
OK. Blimey, you're early. That's got to be a first.
I couldn't remember what time we made the appointment for. You know what I'm like.
Hopeless! You can't fool me, Miss Trent. I bet you didn't go to bed last night.
Honest, Gov, not guilty. I'm a good girl, I am. Sometimes.
Yes.
Anyway, I thought we could grab a coffee.
Some of us have to work for a living, you know.
All right. Keep your hair on. So when do I get jabbed then?
20 past.
I think I'll go and indulge in a little retail therapy.
Well, you won't find anything around here.
Oh, even if it's just a penny chew.
Yeah, can I help you?
Hello, Josh.
Hello, Doctor.
Come to see your mum.
Just come through this way.
Oh, it's
told you not to bother them, Josh.
No, we did the right thing. Has anything happened to upset you, Anita?
Yes. She had a massive row with Ray, and then she was like this. She keeps doing that.
She's hyperventilating. She's breathing in too hard and losing too much carbon dioxide.
You'll suffocate her.
No, it's all right. She needs to breathe in carbon dioxide in order to rebalance the chemicals in her blood. It's probably better if you hold on to it to yourself. Breathe into it in short bursts until you feel better.
Sorry to get you waiting.
That's okay. Can't say I was looking forward to you sticking needles in my arm anyway.
Better than getting yellow fever or tetanus.
Oh, I wouldn't care. I can't wait. All those hunky-tanned Australian guys with their six-packs rippling.
So where are you going to go exactly?
Well, Sydney, Barrier Reef. Got to go to Aurora, or whatever it's called now. Might even get to go skiing outside of Melbourne. Now that would be cool. Ow!
Oh. Are you sure you want to get the yellow fever jab? It's not strictly necessary for Australia.
Yeah, well, I mean, who knows what I'll do when I get out there, eh? Better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah. So you're not staying in Oz then?
No way. 3 months max, then I'm off. India, Cayman Islands, Malaysia.
Well, why don't you get the other jabs when you're out there, when you know you're actually moving on? You never know, you might get homesick and want to change your mind.
Homesick? Are you kidding? I can't wait to get away from this place. Mum and Dad are driving me insane about the whole thing. I'm an only child, so they're like full on. Does my head in.
They're probably just worried about you, that something might happen.
For a change, believe me, I need to get as far away from them for as long as possible. Nah, just give me everything you've got and don't spare me the pain. Ow!
I'm fine now. Really.
Are you sure there's nothing else worrying you?
There was a mix-up at the DSS when Ray moved in. They stopped me gyros for a while.
It's all sorted out now, though.
Yeah, it is now. I still keep the allowance for Josh. Just got a bit much is all. Caused a bit of stress with Ray.
Would you mind getting me a glass of water, please, Josh?
Okay.
You're not taking any other drugs along with your usual medication? Anything one of the other doctors has given you?
I haven't been to surgery for ages. I've felt really well since I met Ray. Until this hassle with DSS started.
No alternative medicines?
No.
No recreational drugs?
Of course not.
Thanks, Josh. Well, I'll leave you to it for now. It's probably just stress-related exhaustion. Get plenty of rest, and if the symptoms continue, come into the surgery.
I will. Thanks.
Shouldn't you be at school, Josh?
Don't I need to look after Mum?
No, she's well enough to be left now.
But what if she does something?
Like what?
I don't know. She throws things, and you don't know what she's going to do next.
What does Ray say about all this?
I don't think he's coming back. It was a really massive row.
Well, I suppose you could stay with her till lunchtime. I'll ring tomorrow morning to see how she's doing, and if there's any trouble, call the surgery, all right?
Josh!
I'll see myself out.
Now, you might feel a bit ill over the next few days, but don't worry about it.
Great, thanks. If my arm falls off, I'll let you know.
The amount of jabs you've had, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, go on, admit it. You loved it, really. You enjoy seeing people suffer.
Damn, my secret's out. Mr. Wilson?
Well, that was fun. Not.
Do you fancy lunch later?
Well, I thought you were totally rushed off your feet.
Yeah, but I do get a lunch break.
No, anyway, I've got to go and sort out my visa application and make those essential pre-holiday purchases.
Oh, go on, you were desperate for a chat earlier.
Never come between a girl and her shopping. But I'll see you later in the leather bar if you like.
Yeah, but you can't hear yourself thinking there.
Good. No need to engage brain when trying to pull tasty blokes. In fact, it's probably advisable not to. So I'll see you in there about 8 then, yeah?
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
you up to?
Nothing.
Go and do some homework then.
Okay.
Before you get cross, and I know you don't mind, and I really love it, but I have to give it back. Even if it's just to make me realise that my relationship with Pete really is over.
Is it?
Finito. Well, that was a bit harder than I thought, but at least it wasn't embarrassing.
I'll keep it safe until you get back together.
I'll definitely have to give him his decanter back now.
I've told you not to use the phone before 6 o'clock. Who do you think's going to pay for it? Father Christmas?
I was just phoning Dwyer.
He's still at school, you idiot.
Mum.
Josh, if you want to be useful, just go to the shop and get us something to eat.
But will you be all right?
Oh, stop it, Josh! Just do as you're told and give me a bit of peace.
You okay?
Yeah, shouldn't it be?
You're worrying about Bobby again, aren't you?
No.
It's her parents' decision not to tell her. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, but what if she's off over the world for months before she finds out her dad's dead and she never even sees him buried? I could never forgive myself.
It doesn't matter. You can't break patient confidentiality. You shouldn't be reading the notes anyway.
I know. I just don't want her to go so I can have a ticket, that's all. The funny thing is, no matter how many times you finish a relationship and how much older and wiser you think you are, it almost feels like you've just cut one of your limbs off.
I know. Even when I was with Chris, there was still part of me really missing Phil.
I suppose it's a bit like grieving in a way.
It's much for the part of yourself that you seem to have lost. Especially in a long relationship. All the innocence and good times. All the dreams you had. Mac, you know Anita Davison, don't you? Single mum, tranquilizers.
Yeah, what about her?
I was round there today. She was hyperventilating, really agitated. Her son said she just split up with her new boyfriend, but I think there was some kind of chemical trauma to the system. Too much marijuana or cocaine. If this new boyfriend was into drugs, then...
She's not the type. Far too responsible. Anyway, why should she? She's been on benzodiazepine for the past 20 years.
Could be the tranquilizers themselves after all that time. That stuff's pretty detrimental. You'd do well to get her off it.
No chance.
We've tried. She's completely hooked. Can't even consider life without them. But she did get quite angry when I mentioned drug abuse.
Yeah, well, you can be pretty ham-fisted when it comes to other people's personal lives, can't you?
If you're referring to yesterday, I was concerned, that's all.
Yeah, but you needn't. You're a doctor, Helen, not an agony aunt.
Ooh, get Mr. Grumpy. Perhaps I should give him his engagement present back after all. Might cheer him up a bit.
Take a lot more than that, I think.
Crikey, who's on your tail?
I need to see Dr. Thompson.
Well, I'm afraid afternoon surgery's not open
It's
yet.
really important.
All right, hang on a sec. I'll see if she's free.
Found them in the bathroom bin. The ones she has to take every day, aren't they?
Yes. Do you have any idea when she stopped taking them?
No. But she started going funny about 10 days ago.
What do you mean by funny?
She just goes mental about nothing and then bursts into tears. She's not like that. She's usually dead calm.
What did Ray think about all this?
He didn't know she was on the pills in the first place. Mum didn't want to tell him in case he thought she was weak or something. It was our secret.
Tell me exactly what happened this morning.
She hit him. I thought he was going to punch her back, but he just stood there and let her hit him over and over. Then he talked to her really quiet and said that he wasn't coming back.
What was she like when you left her?
She was all twitchy and funny. She looked a bit mad in her eyes. They'd gone all cold. She doesn't look like her anymore.
Come on.
Ray?
What made you decide to come off the pills?
Things were going so sweet with Ray. He was so kind and he was great with Josh. And I just wanted to be there for him. I wanted to be laughing and singing and really feeling life the way that I used to. Not some numb, drugged up zombie. But it wouldn't have made any difference now, would it? Needn't have bothered.
No, Anita, it does make a difference. It's fantastic you want to come off the pills, but it needs to be controlled and supervised. You should have reduced the dosage very slowly. That way the withdrawal symptoms would have been milder.
I remember you saying that. But I just wanted to get it over with and prove to Ray that I was that strong. I was going to tell him when I came off them. I wanted him to be proud of me.
Why did you first go on the tranquilizers?
I didn't ask to. He just put me on them at the doctor's. I was only about 20. My mum died and I was depressed. I was crying all the time. And if I wasn't crying, I just got so angry.
You know, there are support groups that can help you come off the pills and to deal with the thoughts and feelings that brings up.
I'm not going to some poncy support group. I've seen them on telly. They're a load of rubbish.
Do you really think that? Or are you just frightened of opening up in front of other people? You don't think it might help you to meet people who feel like you do, who are just looking for happiness the same as you are? It's not going to be plain sailing. The withdrawal symptoms can last a long while. You've been on the drugs half your lifetime, but they'll help you through it.
Are you going to go, Mum?
I'm not going to do it. I want to get back on the tablets.
But you've made such a good start. You can't go back now.
I don't care. I just get so angry that I don't know what to do.
The anger's still there when you're on the pills, Anita. It's just dulled down.
I know, but I can't do it on my own. I haven't the strength.
I'll help you, Mum.
Right, I'll be off now, and I'll see you at the surgery in a couple of days.
Thanks, Doctor.
Can you do any tricks with that, Josh?
Yeah, of course I can.
Why don't we go outside and you can show me?
Okay.
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought you'd think I was weak or mad or something.
Why?
'Cause you're so strong and you're so against drugs and stuff. was ashamed. I thought you'd hate me.
I'd have understood. You know I would.
You don't have to stay out of pity, you know.
I'm not.
I don't know. I don't know what I want anymore.
Well, I do. You're going to get through this, Nita.
She said it'd be hard.
Yes, but it'll be worth it.
How can it be? I'm nothing. I'm worthless. I'm just better off dead.
No, you're not. Don't give up now, Nita. Please.
Yeah.
I just came to give you this.
No, Jude, no, I want you to keep it. I mean, it's no good to me, is it, now that I'm...
Although I absolutely love it, I really have to give it back. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, OK. You haven't used it, have you?
No, we hadn't got round to it. Has Helen sorted out that tranquilizers thing?
Yeah, apparently. Happy ending. Happy beginning. Huh.
Yeah. Well, I'm off. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
I'm sorry. Shall I lock up Mac, or will you?
No. I'll do it. You run along. Yes, what?
Oh, nothing, night.
Yeah, night. Night.
You're late. That's definitely a first.
Oh, all right, don't rub it in. I was having a bit of trouble in the clothing department.
Yes, I see. Anyway, I made up for the penny too earlier. Look at this little lot. Ta-da!
Blimey, you really are out of control.
This isn't frivolity, girl. This is survival. Look. T-shirts, knickers, insect repellent, Leatherman, Airtex trousers.
We're only going to Australia for 4 months, not the flaming rainforest.
I've told you before. I'm not going all the way across the world to play little niecey to some boring old aunt. I'm going to make the most of it. Malaysia, India, Thailand. No way am I coming back inside 4 months. Not to please anyone.
Even you haven't got that much money.
Yeah, well, I'll work. I went to get the visa this afternoon.
Your mum and dad are only giving you the money on the condition you come back within 4 months.
So what? They can't exactly stop me when I'm out there, can they?
Yeah, but they obviously have their reasons and you should respect that.
They're just being obsessive and controlling like they always are. Everyone thinks because they give me a bit of money every now and again, they're nice. Well, they're not. They're a pain.
Don't, Bobby.
Oh, go and loosen up. Get yourself a nice big drink and we'll start again, shall we?
What do you want?
Same, please.
Same again, please, Jeff.
Take it easy, Mac. It's early yet.
On second thoughts, make that a double.
And I think I might get one of those all-over fake tans done before I go. What do you think?
Are you sure you should be going at all?
What? Of course I should.
Yeah, but if this thing with your parents is such a big issue, why don't you stay here and get a job, earn the money and pay for the trip yourself?
Oh, yeah, great. What, when I could be working in sunny Australia?
Yeah, but you said you were sick of sponging off your parents.
Yeah, well, there's sponging and there's common sense.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, you dropped out of uni, your parents are paying for you to go to the other side of the world, they laid down a few stipulations, and all you can do is criticise them.
Yeah, well, they're being ridiculous.
Yeah, if you want to be Miss Independent, you should stay home for a while and earn the money and pay for the trip yourself.
Not that you're jealous or anything.
I'm not. Well, maybe a bit in a nice way. But that's not the point. Either you respect your parents' wishes or you pay for the trip yourself.
Oh, here we go. The miser speaks.
Look, I'm serious, Bobby. It's time you grew up.
Yeah, and I'm serious. Oh, you've always been jealous of my money. Just because my dad's got a good job and treats me once in a while.
Oh, come on, you know it's not like that.
Yes, it is. You've been looking at me with that sour face all night. I thought you were supposed to be my friend. You should be glad for me.
I am glad for you.
No, you're not. You haven't got the generosity. Oh, you're so wrapped up in your own little world, grubbing away, rubbing it in, making me feel guilty that your dad has to work so hard to earn his few little shekels.
I do not make you feel guilty.
Yeah, you do. You did it this morning. Some of us have to work for a living, you know. Oh, it is pathetic.
I'm not
really
the one
is.
taking my father's money and running off to the other side of the world, leaving him to die because I'm too spoiled and self-obsessed to see what's going on under my nose.
What did you say? What do you mean?
Nothing.
Yes, you did. You said he was going to die. Oh, it's his throat, isn't it? I am so sorry, Bobby. I saw his notes yesterday when I was putting yours back. I couldn't help it, and the word cancer just jumped out at me. I couldn't help but read it. Cancer? What? How long has he got? I don't know, 6 months, a year, not long. That's why they want you back so soon. Oh, Bobby, leave me alone.
Drink up now, please, sir. But I won't ask it again. I haven't finished. Come on, then. You got a wife and kids to go home to.
What?
Give your wife a ring, Mac. She'll come and pick you up, see you home safe.
What did you say?
I'm not going to lose my licence because of old drunks like you. Drink up, get out.
I want another drink.
Take it easy, Mac.
Just leave my family out of this.
Will you?
Oh. Tell me what I do and what I don't do.
Please,
please.
Come on!